Out here in the middle of nowhere, called Mount Palmer, not far from Southern Cross in Western Australia. Was a hotel, as you can see. Not much left of it. Pretty much just a ghost town now. Apparently over there used to be homes. No, nothing left there. A lot of bricks. Some tiles around. But pretty much just a load of bricks. I'll take it over here. If we can get around these. And pottery. Wow, check this out. That is pretty deep and pretty scary. So I guess that may have been the basement of one of the buildings. Looks like there was a fireplace there once and a tree's grown through it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't like heights, so just standing here is a bit freaky for me. Yeah, a lot of buildings have gone down here. It's crazy to think this was once a big hotel. Took us a little bit of a drive out of Southern Cross to get here. Here's my husband Chris. Yeah. Gonna have a look around on the ground, see if there's anything left behind that may be of interest. Most of the time these places have been pretty picked over, so it's usually not a lot to see and find. Unless you're into bricks. But I like all the old metal stuff or old tiles, ceramics. But I love to just come out and have a look at these places just for the history. Imagine what it was used to be like. I'll just take you for a little walk with me while I have a walk around. Stunts of the doors. It's amazing how that arch is still standing, isn't it? The actual, I guess, was the entrance to the hotel. And it's pretty much the only thing really standing from the hotel. The thing with Australia, it's not like England when you're mudlarking. Over in Australia I call it rocklarking because we have such dry land. And one of the biggest things that I fear is not just the spiders I might come across, but this time of year it's the snakes. We're just getting past winter and it's just starting to warm up. And the snakes will be thinking about coming out and saying hello. So, yeah, I keep my eyes open for them. It's a lizard time at this time of year, so they'll be out having a wander around. I'm not worried about lizards. The bobtails scare me a bit, only because you don't see them until you're on top of them. This just looks like it was the footings of another building. I don't know exactly what was out here. But, yeah, all that's left is these footings. It's very barren out here, isn't it? Very barren. A lot of broken glass, that's what really annoys me. There's no need for it. People come out and start smashing up their beer bottles. I'll never understand why they do it. It does annoy me. In an old can here. Just a tiny bit. Bit of old metal. Do love myself rusty metal. Don't know why. Just do. Some tin lids. Sometimes they can be pretty old. I have found some from the World War II before. And buttons, etc. But this place is pretty well known, so there'd be a lot of people that have come here and already taken things. Someone's been camping here by the looks of it. Made themselves a little bonfire. Doesn't look that old. Hear the birds in the trees. Bear with me with this video, it's the first one I've ever done, so hope it's not too boring for you. Just thought I'd get the camera out, see how I go. I have had a bit of a cold, so if I'm sniffing, I'm sorry. Another old can that would have had meat in it. This here would have possibly been an old meat can, I'm assuming. Let's have a look and see. I can't see anything on the bottom of that. The big old shadow's in the way now. Let's go see what's over this side. Not a lot that I can actually see. A lot of flies getting to me on my face. Another good thing about Australia, if you ever want to be covered in flies, come here in the warm weather. You will have heaps of them on you. So yeah, this is Western Australia, a place called Southern Cross. It's about a half an hour drive east of Southern Cross actually. Yeah, we got here yesterday and just decided to have a look around, see what's around here. Yeah, what a shame, hey? All this building's all knocked down. Don't know much about the history here, unfortunately. Something I need to look into. Yeah, these are what I like looking at. Okay, can you see this? I'll retrieve. Oh, look, the metal worked. Let's bring it out to the sun because this has some interesting writing on it. Right, so there's not a great deal on that side, but on this side there's a star in the middle. I'm going to take this because I have found bottoms of cans like this from the war, and I've got no idea if this is an old one. I don't know if anyone out there can read that better than me right now, but I can't read that. But I will look into it and put it in my description if I can, or not. I haven't tried editing yet, so I'm going to have to try that. But I will work out a way to tell you how old this is. That's a pretty cool find. I like that one. That will go in my bag. Oh, my yellow bag. Bear with me, guys. Oh, you can tell I've not done this before, can't you? Just dropping things on the floor. Okay. So, happy with that one. Let's have a look what else we can find. Any more tin lids? Now, see this ground? This is what freaks me out because we have spiders, and we have lots of spiders. And if there's one thing that I really don't like in this world, it is spiders. I actually am more scared of spiders than I am of snakes. Snakes are big and you see them most of the time. And snakes tend to run away from you. They're not that bothered with you. You have to be pretty unlucky to get bitten by a snake or even see a snake. But spiders, yeah, those little buggers will creep up on you. So, and they do bite. They haven't got any hesitations about biting you. And bull ants. Oh, I just saw a bull ant. The bull ants out in the bush. You don't want to be around those either. They will bite. And they bite like a wasp. Because they're part of a wasp family. They just don't fly. And they sting. Sting real bad. Okay, what else is over here? I can see a tin. Oh, another tin bottom. Oh, heavy metal. Ooh, it's not really picking up. There's a magnet on the bottom of this. It's supposed to pick up. Haha, picked it up a bit. I don't see any anything exciting on there. Looks like it may have worn out, so I won't be keeping that. Yeah, it's got nothing on there for me to research to see how old it is, so I won't be keeping that one. Leave it for somebody else to have a look at. I like things that have stuff on them and I can actually research and work out, excuse my stick there, work out if there's an age to them. See how that's beveled on the edges? Hang on, let me see if I can get it. There you go. Can you see the beveling? That's been opened with an old can opener. So that tells me that is actually pretty old. But there's no writing on it for me to actually look up and figure out where it came from or what it was off. But yeah, it is old because it's been used with a little hand can opener that makes those marks in the side of the tin. And if you guys are thinking my very first video is not too boring, I'm sorry if it is, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested, because yeah, it would be nice. But again, you know, if it's not your type of thing and I'm boring you to death, I am sorry. And yeah, don't subscribe. I mean, why watch something you're not interested in? I don't know what all this is from, but I like the old pottery. It's nice and thick, hey. I'm not really sure if it was a kettle, an old kettle, jug of some sort. But these are the things I do like to get my hands on. And forget about the fact there are spiders and snakes around me. Nice big chunky. Who else likes this sort of... I love rusted metal for some reason. I'm not taking it. It's heavy. I don't know what it's from. But I just love it. Oh, now if you're into craft... Oh, this would be interesting. Oh, who can see that nest? See those bull ants? You just don't want to be messing with them. They're not very nice creatures. And I've just seen over here while I was cleaning that off, I will get back to that item. There's a bit of a hacksaw blade. What's this off? Who can tell me? Because I have no idea. I was going to say for crafting, I thought it looked like an M. But then I turned it over because it was in the ground a bit. And it's actually got little claws on it. So I got flies on my eyes. I do not know what that's off. If you do know, give me a yell in the comments, because it'd be good to know. And yeah, I'm going to put that one in my bag because it's different, and different is my thing. I can see a few more scraps on the ground. I'll take you to. I know people are going to whinge about my videoing. Hopefully I might even learn to edit and I'll be able to cut out all those wobbly bits where I'm putting things in my bag. More metal on the ground. Not really sure what they're from. But if you keep looking, you'll find the odd thing, and it's worth coming out for. So this is like a true, no editing, right? You know, it's just as raw as it gets. You can look, and you can look for a long time before you actually pick up something of interest. What are you? What is this here? Is it a bottle topper? Or just off a... interesting. Oh, Exide. Shall we take it? Hey. It screws or pushes in, I'm not really sure. Again, if anyone knows what that's off, I will look into this one and keep it because it has got writing on it. So I will be able to work out where that comes from. I hope. I'm saying that, but I don't know for sure. But it was a keeper. This is basically all you do, is just have a good slow walk around. Now when my husband comes with me, which he is at the moment, but you know, as per usual, I lose him every time. He'll be out there somewhere. He's very quick. He walks around quickly, and he likes to look on the surface and picks up all the big bits from the surface, rather than like I like to get down and really take my time and look for the little things. I seem to really like, because otherwise you miss the really good stuff if you walk too fast. He likes the big stuff though. Now here's another can. What are you? Another can I've got here, and again it's got nothing on it, so there's no point actually taking that one. What's this here? Oh, it's another clip. So what I'm going to do, because that one's a bit smaller than the other one, I am going to take it. See? It's a little bit smaller than the other one I just found. So, but in my cabinet, putting them both together, I think that would look good. So I shall keep that one. What is this? Shame. Thought it might have been like a shell casing, but it just seems like a bit of iron metal twisted up so he can stay. Very hard to see my camera because of the sun, so I can't see exactly what I'm filming right now. Just hope it's not too much of a disappointment after I finished. More tins. I'll see what this one's got on it, shall I? If I can turn him over without having to get down. Nope, I'm going to have to get down to it. After all of that, there's nothing on it. Can't see much, lots of metal, but I can't see anything getting down for. Look over there. We actually have a husband. He would have been all around here by now. That's what usually happens. I'm still in the same spot where he runs around Some old nails. Sitting out the way, they're not that old. I love the old square ones I have found before and hoping to find again. But yeah, the old square nails are pretty fun. I don't know what that is. Some sort of washer maybe, or an old button that's worn down too far. Look at all the pottery here. Should go and have a look over there, hey? I do love the old bottles, but very often they're just so smashed up for us. Trying to find them whole is rare. Some sort of ceramic item. Not sure what it's off. There's the other half here by the looks of him. I don't know. Some part of a chimney maybe? Who knows? A lot of plates. I would assume maybe they came out of the hotel or just from people camping. Didn't want them anymore. Smashed them up for something fun to do, I guess. Who knows how people think. Who knows? So yeah, it's just a lot of white, broken up white cups and plates. Like I said, nothing really old. Oh, you got your little bottle tops down here, or necks, broken necks that are more of an older age. Like that one. That one's a nice old one, but like I say, it's just the end of a bottle head. Bottleneck, sorry.